Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here. So there was a patch that dropped today, but little caveat, it was delayed for consoles. Now, there was a lot of confusion within the Reddit community and Twitter. On Twitter, Play Apex tweeted out that the patch had a problem and that it was delayed, but it wasn't mentioned that it was specifically the console patch that was delayed and that we still got the patch on PC. As for Reddit, they did get the proper information there and mentioned that the version of the patch that was getting delayed was the console version. Now, they released the patch notes, which I'm going to go over in this video. There'll be a link to the Reddit post in the comment section down below, as well as in the description. Same thing for the little update concerning the delay for the console version of the patch. I'll try and keep you all updated as best I can for when that will release, but as of now, that patch is going to be delayed for consoles, and they didn't give a time frame as to when this would be going live. So anyways, let's get stuck right into the patch notes. So they say, hello Legends, Respawn has released an update for Apex Legends. This is a client update, so you are required to download the update. The patch is currently live for PC. Respawn is investigating when it will be released on consoles, and we'll have more information later. So that's a little preface here. Now let's get stuck right into the patch notes. So obviously, the big bulk of this update is the progression system update. I made a full video detailing all that, I think last week. I'll leave a card up in the top right hand corner. So obviously the player level cap increased from 100 to 500. XP required to hit level 100 has been reduced by approximately 5% to smooth out per level XP increases. Players can now earn 199 packs by leveling to 500, and previously you could only earn 45. So from level 2 to 20, 1 pack every level. Level 22 to 300, 1 pack every 2 levels. Level 305 to 500, 1 pack every 5 levels, and you will continue to earn 600 legend tokens per level. Apex packs rewards will be retroactive, so if you were already max level before this update launched, you will get 14 Apex packs in the store for you. New gun charms, so 36 new gun charms are going into Apex packs at epic and legendary tiers. Gun charms will also appear in the rotating shop for players who prefer direct purchase. The Peacekeeper, so this is pretty controversial lately in the community. So they said, we've heard feedback loud and clear that the Peacekeeper is still feeling too powerful after the latest changes. We are working to push out more tweaks to address it ASAP, and will post details on timing and what those changes will be soon. Quality of life. Helmets and armor should now be more colorblind compatible and appear slightly more vibrant. Please let us know if this improves the experience for you. Added on-off setting that determines if taking damage while looting a death box closes the menu. You can toggle this in the gameplay sections of settings. Improvements to final circle locations to help bad end locations and provide more variety. Players that have auto sprint enabled can now sprint out of a slide by using L3, so that's for consoles. Added inspect animation for Lifeline's heirloom. Fixed a bug where thank you key became unbound. It's now back to its original default F1. PC only fixed issue where using any arrow key after selecting a number field in the settings would jump to the next option instead of changing the selected value, so allowing you to be a little bit more precise while changing something like mouse sensitivity. Gold armor spawn rate has been reduced. I think this is excellent because pretty much if you were getting into the end game, at least probably 2 out of 3 players had gold armor at that point, and it was just a matter of who had the gold armor. Players will now receive a prompt allowing them to cancel finishers in progress. That is a godsend. I can't count how many times I've been stuck in a stupid finisher because I was trying to close a door and instead it detected that I wanted to do a finisher, and then you're just stuck in there and you get shot. So that is very, very welcome. Bug fixes. Fixed bug where other players would appear to be in the wrong rank. So example, they are actually Apex Predator but appear bronze 4. Bunch of bug fixes to World's Edge related to collision, geometry, supply bins spawning in bad areas, and cases where loot couldn't be picked up in certain areas near Geyser. Fixed bug where sometimes the respawn dropship will be silent when arriving. Fixed bug where Bangalore would reference the Skullpiercer hop-up when pinging a wingman. Fixed issue where player banner would appear off-center in the match summary squad eliminated screen. Fixed a visual bug where the progress bars for shield cells and phoenix kits appeared desaturated and hard to read. Fixed bug where players were able to instantly revive in certain locations. I've seen that happen on somebody's stream. Fixed bug for rare cases where a player was unable to revive a teammate while outside the ring. Fixed bug where the visual effects for the knockdown shield would remain visible after being destroyed by an enemy. Fixed bug where equipping the EVA 8 auto shotgun double tap hop up would remove the rate of fire increase from equipped shotgun bolt. Fixed bug where some legends would relay incorrect ability not ready sound effects when trying to activate an ability that was still on cooldown. Fixed a visual bug when sometimes when a legend starts using a shield cell, it causes their weapon to appear to be briefly floating past their arm. Fixed bug where sometimes the train's lead car would detach from the rest of the train after a player stops and then starts it back up. That must have been pretty hilarious. Fixed bug for cases where players could get crushed by the train while standing near the back of the front car. Fixed bug where legends' faces would appear distorted in third person during matches and while browsing inventory. Fixed issues with corrupted graphics and frame drops that we found were related to detonating ordnances in certain locations, causing objects to trigger bad pixels. Fixed bug for cases where flying Crypto's drone near the train can cause Crypto to move around without player input. That again is also hilarious. Fixed a bug where Crypto's tactical HUD looked like it was stuck recharging until you used it. Fixed bug for cases where a death box would not come to rest on stairs and players were unable to retrieve the player's banner card. Update to knockdown shields. So knockdown shield protection now extends over and behind the player's head. Changes to shield health. So the common one now has 200 HP as opposed to 100. The rare one now has 450 HP as opposed to 250. And the player movement speed while the knockdown shield is active was reduced from 0.65 to 0.55. For the firing range, obviously friendly fire is now supported. You could toggle it on and off in the setting menu. The option only appears if more than one player is in the firing range with you. PC only. Fixed cases where players could not enter the firing range. Fixed various issues related to players in other realms affecting each other in firing range, including seeing other legends' abilities and animations that are not in your realm, and invisible zip lines. Legends, Watson's trophy system. The trophy system is now significantly more aggressive in the way it shoots down grenades. Rather than just identifying between incoming and outgoing projectiles, it now predicts the trajectory of grenades from within the interception zone and intercepts them if they will land within that zone. This means that no grenade can contact any surface within the interception zone regardless of team, but players can fire grenades outwards from anywhere within the zone. So I don't know why they called this the trophy system, but anyways, it now means that if you're near Watson's interception pylon, you can now throw grenades out, but no grenades can come in. So that's pretty much it for the patch notes. Obviously, it sucks for console players right now because the patch has been delayed until an unmentioned date so far. Hopefully, console players will get the patch sooner rather than later. Let me know what you think about this significantly big update for Apex Legends. Are you really waiting for the Peacekeeper to get nerfed some more and for SBMM to be looked at or completely taken out of the game? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.